Whoa, is she trying to kill me? Lieutenant, could you put the gun down? What are you doing, Sato? Why would you try to shoot Big Bro? You destroyed the source of the radiotoxic particles. I honestly never wanted to do this. In case Shotaro Daihane takes any kind of unauthorized action that can be viewed as an act of rebellion. Sato, you're kidding, right? He must be executed. It's not assassination this time, huh? I told you, I don't want to do this. But you destroyed the source. But why did you have to do that? Is that why you pulled out the gun? Certainly. You betrayed not only the Empire, but the entirety of Japan. So you wouldn't mind seeing those particles kill everyone in the country? That would have been better. If we lose all of the human tanks that fight for us, Japan will turn into hell. Lieutenant, please say something. Just like you always do, with some eccentric strategy or smooth talk. Find a way out of this goddamn situation. Lieutenant! Sato, are you that keen to die? Big Bro! I've got no strategy. Nothing. You're lying. I know you must have something prepared to weasel your way out of this. I trust in you, Sato. That's so unfair. I have no such confidence. I've watched Heshiko and many other tanks fight. Sato? Discarding their own lives for you. I can't be like them. I'm not brave enough to lay down my own life and fight for you, Lieutenant. Even so, you don't need to be that desperate to die. If I were a human tank as well, things would probably be much easier. Sato, are you jealous of the human tanks? Captain! What? Still? Big Bro! There's still one left. Watch out! Whoa. Don't! Was it destroyed? You were able to do it after all. Oh no, did Sato die? Sato, you alright? Are you okay, ma'am? Lieutenant. Sato. So, it was nothing to worry myself over. Jeez, even I was able to. We've got to stop the bleeding! Heshiko, give me bandages! Do it. You shouldn't have sacrificed yourself for my sake. You're so thick-headed. That's why Mio left you. I don't think that's exactly right. Second Lieutenant Sako, please hang in there. We seem to have such a nice atmosphere going. I'd love for you to let me pass away. Sato, you mustn't say something like that. Stop copying Big Bro's bad habits. Lieutenant. What? I'm your staff officer, now and forever. Please, do not forget that. Sato! Oh no! Sato died! What the hell is this game? Are you wondering if there are no more human tanks now? With the source of the radiotoxic particles lost, that might indeed happen in the near future. Or maybe, perhaps, there is still another source hidden, and human tanks will last for all eternity. However, there is one thing for certain. Human tanks are still fighting on battlefields. The war between the Empire of Japan and the Kingdom of Japan is not over yet. Even though the Imperial Army almost reached the royal capital, their territory had expanded too rapidly to defend with thinly spread forces. The Royal Army seized this opportunity to attack their flanks. As a result, the Royal Army regained some of its former strength and succeeded at driving back the opposing army once again. Seasons pass by, time flies by, yet the war still continues. Although, the Imperial Army just might be able to turn things around again soon. Captain Choco, all shock tanks are good to go. Jeez, Choco's a second lieutenant. You keep making that mistake. Ah, of course you are. Haven't you been missing a couple screws lately? Perhaps. My brain is reverting to the way it was. Well, even if you turn into an idiot, Choco will always be on your side. What sort of image did she actually have of me until now? Wait, where's Big Bro? He was here just a while ago, wasn't he? Neo? He told me not to tell you about it. That's just as good as telling me. It is? Jeez. Big Bro, he's so out of hand. The war of the human tanks isn't over yet. Although heavens only know when radiotoxic particles will run out and the tanks will stop moving, until such time, they are giving their everything to fight for their commander's sake. Human tanks cock their rifles. They pull the pins of their hand grenades and aim their anti-aircraft guns. That may be their only way of expressing their love. One day, their feelings will surely reach those whom they respect. They are dreaming that their commanders will see the flowers and produce on the battlefield and say to them, "Well done." And after that, the commander will pat them on the head. Holding on to that dream, they will keep on fighting. I guess we should employ a blitz tactic here, using shock tanks to receive the enemy assault tanks, and you cannot call it a blitz tactic if you wait for the enemy to attack you. We should do something that they wouldn't even expect. Thanks for your harsh opinion as always. I had to what? She's alive. What? What? How? I had to say that because this is my comeback match and must be won. But we have Mio coming behind us, so we can easily win. Lieutenant, have you forgotten why we're here ahead of her? Huh? Why's that? To attain victory without using an overpowered tank like her. Was that why? Yes. Are you still jealous of her? Who told you that? Oh, it must have been Second Lieutenant Choco. I just know it. For the love of God, she'll go without dinner today. No one actually told me, but I shouldn't tell her that because it's fun to watch her reactions. Anyway, Heshiko? Are we really going to do this, ma'am? Conquering a fortress using just 5 tanks? It's impossible, isn't it? Making the impossible possible is your job, Lieutenant. You're asking too much. I think you should plan the strategy here. It'd probably end up more realistic. What are you saying? I told you before, I am your staff officer. Hello? Do you understand what staff officers are for? Planning strategies is what they do. I bet you'll come up with a better one, Lieutenant. Would you listen to me, please? You'll make it. I trust you. However many tanks are destroyed, he never gives up. Because that is the wish of all his tanks. The war will keep going as long as there are human tanks that believe in him. He will give them their command. Human tanks, charge! Okay. Scenario clear. All right. Save. Alright, we're just gonna save that. Okay, everyone. It looks like we have completed Human Tanks. War of the Human Tanks. That was a really good game. I enjoyed it. I normally don't play these types of visual novel type games, but you know, this was a really fun game, I have to admit. You know, the battle system was pretty cool. It's kind of like a battleship sort of deal. Nonetheless, it was really fun. You know, upgrading and all that nonsense. And you know, the story was pretty cliche, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. It's a good thing Sato didn't die though. She's a badass. And Heshiko. So, I think they're planning on making, I think, 2 more Human Tank games. I think that's what I saw. So I'll definitely be playing those when they come out. That'll be fun. Alright, well, that's